Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Games Done Quick Hot Fix. My name is Adef, and I am your host tonight for Challenger Approaching, the show every other Friday night here on the Games Done Quick Twitch channel at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we showcase challenge runs and the runners that perform them. Tonight, we are joined by Party Arlie, who will be showing off Stardew Valley challenge runs. And we'll get into all that in just a moment. We have some quick announcements. First, stick with me here, gamers. First of all, Unapologetically Black and Fast is coming up in this new recurring hotfix marathon. Black runners are front and center in a celebration of Black joy. This first iteration is running February 12th and 13th for 12 hours a day. Scheduled to be released February 1st, which is in just a few short days, so get excited. And if you are watching on YouTube, gamers, of course, go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in looking at our live content, starting most nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, just like tonight. But with that, we're here now. Arlie, hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am vibing. I am excited for this run. I'm excited to have you on, and I'm sort of just pumped to see what this is all about. So, Arlie, could you please briefly start by just telling us a little bit about your history with Stardew Valley?
Yeah, so I started playing Stardew Valley on the Switch, actually. This run is going to be on PC, and I do prefer PC, but the first time I ever played Stardew Valley was on Switch. I had no clue what I was doing, and I just played very, very casually. I started to take Stardew Valley much more seriously whenever I started playing on PC. I started streaming Stardew Valley, and I ended up 100%ing the game, which is probably the ultimate challenge in Stardew Valley, in casual Stardew Valley. And after that, I was kind of just what do I do now? And that's whenever I started watching a lot of speedruns, and speedrunners do all sorts of challenges and whatnot, and that's what made me kind of decide to dip my toes into Stardew Valley speedrunning.
Nice. Well, can you tell us a little bit about the run we're going to see this evening? First of all, what is it called?
This is the fish tank bundle, and this is glitchless, so no glitches in this one.
So let's start with fish tank. What is that?
Mm-hmm. So there's a community center in Stardew Valley that you're wanting to try and restore, and there are a bunch of different rooms in the community center that require different items from the game, and once you deposit those items in each room, the room will be fixed up, and there's a fish tank in the community center, and you're basically just trying to catch a bunch of different fish, put them in the fish tank, and then restore the fish tank. If that makes any sense, and that's what we're doing today.
Sweet, and no glitches.
No glitches.
No, we are a glitchless household.
We're going to be doing animation canceling, which isn't a glitch, but that is a thing we'll be doing, but that's it. That's it.
Okay. Sweet. Well, Arlena, I figure we might as well, tarry no further. Let's just get right into it. So whenever you're ready, feel free to just give a little countdown and we'll get this show on the road.
Okay. So I have to make my character, I'll be honest. I have to do my
well, of course. This is a crucial piece.
I'm just going to go down the line with the letter A. We're going to skip the intro. We're going to pick the forest farm. The signature blonde hair. And I think we're
And
we're
gamers,
ready.
This is, I don't know if anybody's trying to learn this run or replicate, this is actually required. You have to look exactly like this. And that's it, right, Arlie?
Yeah, hair 38, shirt 7, pants 2.
That's my middle name.
Okay, I'm ready, I think.
Right. Give a countdown whenever you want.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, have fun.
Thank you. Okay, so this run is a lot of sleeping. So that's what we're going to immediately start the run off with. We're going to sleep until Friday. And it's going to rain, actually, on the 3rd of the first year spring. But we're just going to ignore that. And we're going to sleep until Friday. Okay. And then something that I personally prefer to do when I play Stardew Valley is I like to zoom it out. This is totally optional, but it just makes the game, I think, look a little bit better. We're gonna grab these parsnip seeds. And fun fact, we're not gonna plant them. We're gonna move our bed out here.
Iconic room setup.
The first thing we're gonna do is we are going to get enough wood to make a chest. We need a chest very, very badly to store all of our fish and whatnot in. We're not going to be upgrading our backpack at all, so we need a chest on the farm. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to focus on getting 50 wood to make a chest, and then we're going to also forage a little bit. At the beginning of the run, there's like so much to say, and it's kind of chaotic, but it will make sense soon. Also, I'm animation canceling, which is basically, I'm using my tool really, really fast, and you're not seeing the normal animation, which I can, oh, okay, never mind. Which I can show off right now. Normally, whenever you're like hitting a tree, it's like that, but I'm doing this, canceling the animation. You're supposed to click right shift R and delete at the same time when you click to do that, but I do not do that. I set a macro on my mouse. We're gonna grab this mushroom. I'm gonna go down here. Check for any more forageables. Not the best luck. Okay. And so now we're gonna go to a very, very iconic character, a very iconic part of this run. And that is the traveling merchant. We're gonna visit her every Friday and Sunday. And she has the option to sell us fish that we need for this fish tank bundle. There's like a few difficult problem fish in this run, specifically the wood skip, the sand fish, and the ghost fish. And if we can find any of those here, that would be ideal. Most of the time though, that does not happen. So we're gonna go back up.
Arlene,
Sorry,
I hate to interrupt. I'm just curious, for the people who have never seen a Stardew Valley run before, or maybe have not even played the game, could you just give a little oversight of every playthrough is different, right?
Oh yeah.
So can you give a little insight as to how do the random seeds differ, and how does that affect the run?
It's truly just every item that spawns on the farm is different. The luck is different every day. You have luck that you can check that affects your fishing and whatnot. The items in the cart are different depending on each seed and whatnot. It truly just changes up your luck and whatnot. Okay, so I'm gonna put, sorry, I have so much going on in my brain. The beginning is chaos. We're gonna put those in here for now. We're gonna sell this. And then we're gonna check our mail. We have to check our mail. I forget to do that a lot. And then we're gonna go out here. And I'm gonna grab this daffodil because we need it for the community center. And then I am going to also grab this leek. Okay, this is a very lucky seed so far. Normally, whenever I start a run, I don't find all the forageables I need. I need 4 forageables. I need a daffodil, a dandelion, a leek, and a wild horseradish. And normally it takes me literally 30 minutes to find a horseradish, but we just found it in 5 minutes? I don't know. So that was pretty good luck right there. Pretty good RNG. So we're gonna go into this community center right here, and that fish tank up at the top right is what we're gonna be working on. But first we're gonna go talk to this tile on the floor, which Adef, if you would like to read this.
Yes, Wingding.
Great job. Okay, so
Thank
now
you.
we're gonna leave and we're gonna go down and get our fishing rod from Willie. This is so far pretty good run, I would say. Pretty good luck. I'm also gonna check every single trash can that I walk by, because there is a small chance that a fish of some sort could be hanging out in one of these trash cans. And then also the villagers can catch you looking through the trash, which is kind of embarrassing, but we vibe, we move on.
The
now
vibe,
I'm gonna check
the vibe is immaculate. It's immaculate.
It's immaculate. I'm gonna check, oh my goodness. Okay, so we also need to pick up a few of these things on the beach for the crab pot bundle. This is incredible luck, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna throw this away. We already have 3 things for the crab pot bundle. That's kind of crazy. And now we're gonna go to sleep. A lot of this run is sleeping and then just checking the traveling cart, truly. But we will be fishing as well. And you will see me miss a few fish, and it will be embarrassing for myself.
Every time Arlena misses a fish, everybody in chat will say, "How embarrassing."
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
I
so
need
welcome.
that.
I'm trying to promote
Thank
a
you.
positive space. So I figured that'd be a good way to do that.
Good vibes all around.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to head on back up. And I'm just going to put all of this stuff in my little chest. And then we're going to go to sleep until Sunday, unless it rains. If it does rain, we're going to go try and fish for a little bit. But most likely that will not happen. And we are going to go to sleep. Look at my room. It's so cute. Forge 1.
And that's the whole run.
And that's it. We're done.
GG. Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, really
That's fun.
fast.
Imagine waking up and then just immediately going back to sleep.
I don't have to
Also-
imagine that.
I'm going to check my luck every day. I forgot to do that. There is one fish that we have to catch that you need to catch it with good luck. And you can only catch it in the secret woods if you play Stardew or on the forest farm. And that is the whole reason why we chose the forest farm, was so we can catch the wood skip, which is a fun little guy. Also, I saw somebody ask what my PB is, and it's an hour and 38 minutes and 36 seconds. And it will never be beaten. I can never beat that. Okay. We're not gonna buy anything. We're gonna go down though. Oh shoot. We're gonna go back up. We're gonna check our mail, and then we're gonna go talk to the wizard. And we're gonna listen to this music. Such a jam.
I'm having a dance party. You can't see me, but it's happening.
Yeah, it goes hard. The fall music, incredible. Okay, I always forget to do this. Classic Arlie. Forget to check the wizard's letter.
I'm
Literally
honestly
just classic Arlie.
I'm a little offended that you asked me to read my first language Wingdings, but you didn't ask me to read my second language English.
I'm sorry. Next time there's any dialogue, I'll let you read that out loud.
Okay, great. Should I do?
Got you.
How annoying should I be?
Just be yourself.
Wow, wait, that's such good advice.
Yeah. Of course. Okay, we're gonna go talk to the wizard, this silly little man down here. And then we're immediately gonna leave. This cutscene, if you know, you know, it's truly a wild ride. And now we're out of here. And now we're gonna go to sleep. And we're gonna.
I don't know. Did you skip it?
I skipped it.
Okay, I didn't know if I just really avidly missed something.
Did you not think that was a wild ride?
Well, my opinion of it remains to be, I don't want to say too early, but yes, it was very wild.
Thank you. So we're gonna go back to sleep. And now the rest of the run is gonna be, I'm gonna be checking my luck every day. I'm gonna be checking my luck every Friday and Sunday. Because if I do end up having good luck on one of those days when I'm already going outside, I'm gonna try and catch the wood skip. If it ends up raining, I'm going to go out and start fishing. And we have a few fish that we need to catch with the rain weather. There are certain fish that you can only catch in the rain, and a lot of fish are like seasonal and whatnot. So we sleep. I did a run once where I got no rain all of spring, and that was I just slept through Friday. I'm throwing.
Let's go.
I did a run once where I got no rain throughout the entire spring.
You know what that's called? Famine.
Famine.
Because that's what's going to happen to you and your family if you don't get any rain all spring. I am firing on all cylinders tonight, you guys. Wow, this is humor you just don't get for free. And there's actually a price, and the price of admission is you have to follow Party Arlie on twitch.tv. Now, people don't know this, that's actually free, but the clicks, I gain energy from that. So it is money in a way. Anyway, just click the link.
Okay, I'm gonna take a gamble here, and I'm not gonna buy the sturgeon. I might regret that, but The sturgeon is probably the hardest fish for me to catch in this run. I really throw. I'm really bad at catching the sturgeon, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it in front of this many people. We'll see what happens though. But I'm going to pass up on the sturgeon simply because it is so expensive, and we need to prioritize other fish. What we're really looking for right now is the sandfish. The sandfish is a fish that you can only catch in the desert, and we can't access the desert until we complete a different room in the community center, which we will not be doing in this run. So we have to get the sandfish from the traveling cart. Another fish that I would love to see at the traveling cart is the ghost fish. You can only get the ghost fish on level 20 of the mines, which I just simply don't want to do, you know? I don't want to go through the mines, but we'll probably have to do it. I've never done a successful fish tank run where I've never gotten the ghost fish during a fish tank run at the traveling cart. I've always had to go through the mines, and it is something. It is a wild ride. Okay, we're checking the cart. Hoping for something. I'm also manifest some rain, if you could.
I am manifesting rain.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So this is the first thing we're gonna buy from the cart is this lobster. With the cart, you want to prioritize the sandfish, the ghost fish, and then anything for the crab pot bundle. So we have, 4 things for the crab pot already? I think we only need 1 more thing for the crab pot, and then we're done with that, which is just amazing news. I did a run yesterday where the crab pot was the last thing I needed to finish, and it took forever. Also, every run is truly unique. Like, they are never the same. It is insane how different each run is. So I'm truly improvising every time I do it. It's a good time.
So very rarely do I have a game on Challenger Approaching where I know truly nothing, but I know truly nothing. And so it's funny seeing people in chat like doing this like mild backseating, and I don't know if they're right or wrong or trolling.
I'm not reading any of it, so okay, everybody look away.
Okay.
This is really sad what I have to do right now. And that is say no to this cat. I never look. And then we move on. I'm sorry. Anyway. Yeah, I think you'd like this game. And it's also, like, it's really, really fun with, like, friends. Like, if you ever wanted to do a multiplayer game, it is so fun to do a multiplayer farm with friends, especially if it's, like, your first time. It's a good time.
Maybe I'll have to give it a shot.
Your farm in life, your best farm in life. Okay, let's check the cart. Oh, baby. Okay. Wow. Immaculate luck. So we're gonna run around real quick and forage a little bit and sell the stuff that we find to Pierre, and then come right back and buy like a million stuff that was in there. I'm seeing everybody react to the kitten, and I'm so sorry. Nothing over here. A leek. Okay, nice. I'm gonna sell all of this to Pierre.
So I assume that there's a good chunk of this where, like, you know, you've arrived at the cart, the right fish are present, but you don't have the money.
That is what happened right now. And normally that doesn't happen because most of the time, every time I do this run, there was never anything at the cart for me. Literally never. But so far, so good with this run. The sandfish was there. There was also something else. I think there was a crab, which finishes the crab pot for us. But yeah, normally this doesn't happen unless you are like at the early-ish start of the game, which we are right now. So I'm going to check the trash cans really quickly until Pierre is open at 9 a.m. Alex, don't look. Don't look. Check this trash can down here. A loaf of bread. A baguette, if you will. Okay.
That is, you can't say that.
Oh, sorry. My
Yeah,
bad.
that's no. I'm not accepting
Redacted.
that. Let's actually, we're gonna rewind. Can we bleep that or?
Redacted in the trash can. Okay, so I'm gonna sell all this, and then we can go. I think we can afford the sandfish. I think the sandfish was 600 gold.
You let me know
Sorry?
when I have to do a line read.
Okay, I got you. We really need some rain right now. We could really use some rain. The one run that I did where it like literally didn't rain at all during the springtime, I really went through it. So I'm really just manifesting some rain right now. Okay, we're gonna buy the sandfish. I did a run recently also where the sandfish didn't show up until year 2, which was truly something else. Okay. Yeah, we could get the crab, but I'm not gonna get it. And we're just gonna go to sleep.
That's kind of the solution I find, honestly. Like, I feel like, you know, maybe half to 3/4 of the time I show up at Red Lobster and I sit down and I say, you know, I could get the crab. And then I just go straight to sleep in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And man, I can't tell you how many Red Lobsters I'm not allowed in anymore, but the number is high.
The number is high. Good to know. All right. We are gonna sleep and we are gonna manifest some rain. And I'm gonna quickly bring up my my thingy to just check off everything that I've gotten so far. We found a mussel, clam, and a lobster. I'm gonna check my luck, see if it's okay. It is not. I'm gonna just sleep. We're gonna sleep till Friday. Really hope we get some rain. Oh my goodness. It's fine if not, but like, really would prefer it. A lot of the fish that you need to catch with the rain in springtime, you can also catch it in the fall, but it's just more ideal to like not have to do it all at once, you know, in the fall time. Makes it like a little less stressful. We have terrible luck once again. And we're heading down. Check the cart once more. And then once we get into summertime, we're gonna actually fish. I don't think we fished at all so far in this run. But we will fish, I promise.
There are some people talking about Clay the object, but some people are talking about me, and it is incredibly difficult to parse which is which.
That is, yeah. I'm gonna assume people are talking about like clay farming or something?
I think so, but then this person definitely said, is definitely about me. I'm concerned.
I'm concerned. I'll let you figure that out.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll let you deal with that. I'm gonna check real quick around my farm. See if there's anything I can put to sell it. Put it in the shipping bin to sell just for some extra money. Normally when I do these runs, I'm loaded. I have so much money because the traveling cart is always serving me absolutely nothing. But so far, she has been very generous this run. So we have no money. And I'm gonna ship these horseradishes.
The chat is like legit chaos now.
Why?
It's just people saying the word clay and somebody's telling me to get water. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'll do it. I'm
Okay.
very impressionable.
Sunday. This is the last day, and we didn't get a single rainy day in spring. We have good luck today, though, so we are gonna go and try for the what's it called? The wood skip today. I need and this. Okay, so I'm gonna go really quickly to the community center and drop off the stuff to put in the bundle in order to unlock the fish tank. And we'll go around, check some trash cans, and then go talk to the cart. She'll probably give us nothing. And we'll move on with our day. This is pretty unlucky to not get any rain in the springtime, but we move. I'm gonna stick with this run regardless.
Let's get some rain emojis.
Some rain. It should rain in the summertime. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna put this, and this in here. And then we can sell this for some extra cash. And then it's gonna unlock the fish tank for us. This is the community center. This is like the first like big task that you do in Stardew Valley. The first big thing that you like try and finish. And then we have a few fish to put in the fish tank bundle while we're here. Specialty fish, we're gonna put the sandfish, and then this, and this. And then we're gonna go down to the cart. Hope for the best. Maybe a ghost fish. I would literally like lose it if we found a ghost fish in this run.
She's gonna lose it.
I'm gonna lose it.
Confirmed.
Check each trash can. One time I found a ghost fish in the trash. One time. It was like 2 weeks ago. So that'd be incredible.
Is this on brand for you?
To what?
To just like walk around looking at people's
Check the
garbage
trash?
cans? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so, yes.
Okay, cool.
Pick this up. Talk to her once more. I can't believe we didn't get a single day of rain. That's okay though, but wow.
She's gonna be selling rain, I guarantee it.
She's gonna be selling rain. Oh my god, another, wow, okay. So she has a periwinkle. It's fine. I might regret that in the future, but it's fine. I want this run to be like 2 hours, so it's okay.
I want this
gonna
run to
go to
last
sleep.
forever.
Forever.
Yeah, I just want, this is it. This is it now.
This is the run?
This is what GDQ will be.
24-hour stream?
1,000-hour stream, why cut it short?
All right, I'm gonna sell all of the stuff in my inventory. And then we're gonna sleep until Friday. Unless we get a rainy day in summer, there is one fish that we do need to catch in the summertime in the rain, and that is a red snapper. Okay, summer, let's go. We can also catch the shad in the rain as well. I have this like beautiful little table that helps me out with check marking,
I gotta
checking
say,
off stuff.
I'm just enamored by this, I can't get over this wonderful room setup.
Oh, thank you.
Could we get a room tour, perhaps?
Yeah. So this is it.
Okay.
There's an earthquake in the night, by the way, and that's it.
Nice. Okay, I love the part where that was it.
Yeah. This.
Nice.
Okay, so this is truly perfect. Rainy day, and we have good luck, and it's a Friday. Wow. Okay, so we are gonna go check the cart first. Actually, hold up. I don't have my scythe with me. This is truly tragic.
I like to think that all the people in the chat room that are yelling, check your mail, do that in real life too. Like, they go to their neighbors' houses and bang on the door, like, check your mail, bro.
Why do I don't think I have any reason to check my mail.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what, Arlena? Chat knows best, of course.
True. Okay, this is a wood skip. I think maybe they might be referring to the extra money you get if you pick the female character. Okay, so wood skip is caught. We love to see it. And we're gonna head down. Gonna head down and check the cart. Wood skip acquired. That is like a problem fish, but I have always had a really easy time catching the wood skip in this run. It can be hard to like spawn, I suppose. Okay, so let's see. Nothing too special. And we're gonna go down to the beach and and try and get the red snapper. We also need to catch the shad, but the red snapper... we'll catch the shad first, since we're already there. We also need to catch the sunfish as well. And I have always been told that you can only catch the sunfish whenever it is sunny, but I have caught the sunfish in the rain before. Okay, now we're fishing. We're fishing. We're fishing. Fishing up trash. Fishing in this game is much more difficult than I would say like your normal cozy games, like Animal Crossing or like Pokemon or Harvest Moon games. It's kind of ridiculous fishing in this game, especially whenever you are like at the beginning and your fishing level is really, really low. It can be incredibly hard to catch fish. You have like a little green bar, which I would love to show off if we could actually like reel something in. And it starts off really, really small, but as your fishing level gets higher, the more you fish with experience and whatnot, your bar will get a little bit bigger. Okay, we got something. This is probably a shad?
Can you actually tell based on how it's fishing?
Yes. So the way it moves... I think I am fishing level 0, so pretty easy fish are going to give me trouble. I'm throwing. Impossible. It's so hard.
Oh, wait, what do we say? What do we say? How embarrassing.
How embarrassing. So I will definitely be fishing level 1 by tomorrow. I think in every single run I do, I normally get to fishing level 4. Also, I wish I could cast into those bubbles right now. The bubbles, if you cast your thing into the bubbles, fish are 4 times more likely to bite, and it's really nice, but we can't reach that. Yeah, fishing with such a low level, like that would have been much easier if we got rain in the springtime and we were fishing in the rain, you know? But we didn't get rain in the springtime, so we're kind of just gonna have to cross our fingers here and hope for the best. And the shad is from 9 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Oh, thank God, Twitch chat. God bless.
I'm not looking.
It's just a wall of how embarrassing.
Thank you. Goodness. But yeah, each fish is kind of unique with the way it moves, the little green bar. Most of the time I can tell what it is. How embarrassing, I missed that. Most of the time I can tell what the fish is. I guess wrong all the time though. But I don't know why this has become a meme, but the other day I said that the tuna was smooth, and it is. It's, okay, I need to turn up my sound. I can barely hear it. The tuna is like a smooth fish, like the bar goes pretty smooth, but everybody was like making fun of me for saying that. I don't know why, but the tuna is relatively a smooth fish. The catfish is really jumpy.
Oh, this is a catch right here.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
That's a shad. Okay, so now we're gonna go try and catch a red snapper real quick.
So I assume when you say, like, we're going to catch this specific one, you know, like, the spawn location.
Yeah, it is just the ocean. You can just fish in the ocean wherever. There are, like, different fishing zones. That's really complicated, though, and I'm not smart at all. And I'm not good at explaining that, but there are, like, fishing zones and whatnot. But red snapper is summer, fall, raining, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. And that's what we're looking for right now. And I've had really bad luck with the red snapper in the past, so I wouldn't be surprised if we struggle with this. There we, oh my God, easy as that. And so we're here, so we might as well try and get the tuna and the tilapia. I'm gonna cross off the red snapper, and we got the shad. Missed that. I threw. And the tilapia is only available until 2 p.m. So we really gotta... Oh, this is so hard to do with no fishing level. These little treasure chests you see, they're nice, but not really like when you're trying to speedrun, because we have no inventory space, so like we don't need that. So we try to avoid the treasure chests, but sometimes you just simply cannot.
If you catch a duplicate of something like the red snapper, can you sell it?
Yes, and I will be doing that. I can go sell to Willie actually right now. I only have one red snap. I can barely hear my audio. Oh my lord. I could go sell that for sure, but that's all I can sell right now. So I'll probably just do it back at home on the farm. Also, there's Sebastian, quite possibly the best NPC to marry, I would argue.
We should go talk to him.
I'm nervous. I can't. I have no idea what this is. Okay, useless, but we are gonna try and just sell it. Sebastian was who I married in my perfection save. Love Sebastian. Alex was the first NPC I ever married in Stardew Valley, which isn't the best choice, but it was my first time. I didn't know, can't blame me.
You never know first go around.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing.
That's what love's all about, man. Just making mistakes, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, deep thoughts, bro.
Something to think about.
Something really to think about.
Okay, we can't catch the tilapia anymore, but we can still get the tuna until 7 p.m. So I'm just gonna like commit to the tuna. And we cannot catch a sardine in the summer. I always forget that. I don't know why. I always think you can catch a sardine in the summertime. You cannot. This is not a tuna, but I'm anxious and I'm gonna catch it anyway. Because I'm always scared that if I run away from a fish, it's gonna actually be the fish. So I'm gonna stay here until 7, until the tuna is no longer available. And then we'll go home. We caught the red snapper, which is like fantastic and the priority. And we also caught a shad, which was good as well. So we're just gonna sit here. Sebastian right over there. I'll be honest, I think Sebastian is making me nervous. More than anyone here. Hopefully that's not too loud, the thunder.
It just reminds us of the beautiful rain that we manifested.
We manifested this. This is truly tragic.
Man, you could start a restaurant. You got enough red snappers to make that like your signature dish.
I kind of do. It truly is a lot of just like sitting and sleeping this run. I really do love this run though, and I think that this run is really, really good if you are looking to like get into Stardew speedrunning, especially you can do these speedruns multiplayer. That was the first ever speedrun I did, was the fish tank multiplayer. And it's like simple. It's truly like you're really just sitting, fishing, sleeping, buying, and that's truly it to this run. So it's really, really simple and a really great speedrun category if you're looking to start speedrunning Stardew.
And actually, this is there's also another a really good resource for Stardew speedrunning. I just remembered. It is actually one that not that many people know about, which is interesting. And I'm not even a Stardew person, but like I'm familiar with it, which I think is shocking, but it's true. Twitch.tv/PartyArley is if you want to learn how to speedrun Stardew Valley, that is definitely your number one. There's no better resource. So, just food for thought.
All right, we're throwing. It's so hard to catch these fish whenever your fishing level is 0. I also think it's so funny. I like have never really done any speedruns on my channel before. But I'm choosing the one time to do it on GDQ.
Bold.
Very bold of me. All right, we're gonna head back home and we're gonna sell some of these fish that we caught. I'm also going to throw this away, and gonna forage this right here. I also have no idea where I put my pickaxe, which I probably need that. Okay.
People in Twitch chat saying nice plug. Burrow, have you seen Challenger approaching before? This is like the whole bit, homie.
Oh, I'll check my mail for everybody.
Oh, God bless. Wow. Caving to Twitch chat.
All right, awesome. All right. And we sleep. And we got fishing level 1, so that's gonna make my life a little bit easier. It is so hard to fish with literal fishing level 0, and normally that is not the case when you're in the summertime. Normally, I've already fished in the spring, and your fishing level isn't that low, so we just got kind of bad luck, but that's okay. Oh, and I have another red snapper I can ship. This is a banger. Summertime music is pretty good. Fall time is definitely my favorite though. And now that we've started fishing, our money is gonna be more reliable. So if you could give me another crab moment, I'd love that. Okay, she's giving me nothing, that's fine. While I'm out here, I'm gonna go catch the sunfish because if I don't do this, I will forget. So I'm just gonna go to the river really quickly and hopefully that takes like 2 seconds. Knowing my luck though, it will not.
I'm manifesting all 7s on the slot machine.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Metaphorically, of course.
Of course. All right, try and find a sunfish really quickly because I always forget the sunfish. Because you can only catch this in the spring and summer. A lot of the fish that you catch in this run are in the fall time. So a lot of times I'll just forget the sunfish.
What's your favorite fish?
In general?
Let's go first in game and then out of game.
In game? That's a great question. I like the void salmon, which is an interesting choice. What the heck is this? I'm not sure what this is. Oh my lord. Okay, it's a pike. It's like a relatively difficult fish. Yeah, I would say the void salmon, probably one of my favorites, or the super cucumber. And then in life, as a fish connoisseur.
A fish connoisseur.
The stringfish. Did you ever catch the stringfish in Animal Crossing?
I don't know.
Dude, I have such like history with the stringfish. I caught the stringfish in Animal Crossing Wild World one time. Okay, cool. I have all the fish in my inventory. I'm just gonna go up to the community center and drop them off. But one time in Animal Crossing Wild World, which was my first ever Animal Crossing game I ever played, I caught the stringfish. And I was so excited because none of my friends had caught it before. And then I accidentally immediately released it.
Oh.
And I think about that a lot.
I think that's valid. Your experience is valid.
Mm-hmm. I caught another one. Okay, so we need to do the wood skip and this, and then the snapper is an ocean fish. We're out of here. I caught one in New Leaf and in Wild. Not Wild. New Horizons. And I felt something whenever I caught it again. I felt something.
Like seeing a long lost friend.
Yeah, exactly. It is truly something how different fishing is in this game compared to the other cozy games out there. Fishing in Animal Crossing, though, is still kind of tough sometimes.
I feel like it feels easiest in the most recent title.
I would say, yeah. I think shark catching is not as bad as it was in, like, New Leaf.
Sure.
I remember fighting for my life for some reason in those games, trying to catch.
It's all better than fishing in Zelda Phantom Hourglass. That's all I have to tell you.
I have never tried.
It is cursed beyond belief.
So I'm gonna check off the sunfish, check off not the sardine. We got the wood skip. Yeah.
Arlena, I have a couple questions in chat for you whenever you want one.
Sure.
Okay. So the first one says, could you please ask Party Arlie how many hours she has played in this game?
So that really just distracted me. I split my time with this game between my Switch and my PC. So I think on PC I have like 600 or something, or 700, and then on my Switch I think it's like 400 or 300 maybe. I have no idea though. I'm truly guessing right now. Somewhere around there, I would say. And somebody could definitely fact check me and tell me I'm wrong, but I would say somewhere around there. I have quite a bit of time in this game. I would say this is my most streamed game, for sure. And that was just due to the perfection grind. It is such a grind to get perfection in this game. So yeah, somewhere around there. Maybe like 700, 800 hours, something like that.
Very respectable.
There are definitely some other people out there who have way more than me. Some like top-notch speedrunners. I am definitely more of a casual player when it comes to Stardew, but ever since I perfected the game, I've just been kind of dipping my toes into like the challenges and whatnot that are out there. Okay, we're gonna head back. And I'm going to put this in the shipping bin. Gosh, the no rain in the springtime has truly messed up my route that I'm used to. So we need to get this sardine in the fall time. Tuna 6 a.m. We never caught the tuna, and we never caught the tilapia, and we never caught the puffer fish either. So I think what we're gonna do on this Sunday is we're gonna go try to catch those. Yeah. Cause I'm in a like a silly, goofy mood right now. So we'll just go try and catch those.
I'm just so goofy.
I'm just so
Oh my
quirky.
god, I'm so quirky.
I'm so different.
I'm so different, bro. I like coffee, bro.
That's crazy. You like your black coffee?
I know. Oh my god. Shut up about it. Shut up about it.
Okay, manifesting ghost fish.
Manifesting, I'm so quirky.
Or crab pot bundle item. Oh, a largemouth bass. That's not too important. Sometimes I've had trouble with the largemouth bass in the past, but we're probably fine. So yeah, let's try to get this tuna because we do not want to catch this in the winter time. And let's also try to get the tilapia. And we also need to probably get the sturgeon as well. I want to wait a little bit though for the sturgeon because I want my fishing level to be a little bit higher, but we'll see. We can only catch the sturgeon, I believe, in the spring and summer. And summer and winter. Yeah. Okay. So now, do we have that? We do not. Okay, I think we're done with the crab pot, which is incredible. Wait, are we? Did we get a oyster? I thought we got an oyster. I thought I saw an oyster, but if not, it's all good. We're almost done with the crab pot. Now let's find a tuna. A tuna and a tilapia. That's what we're looking for. Now we sit here.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy plunging the ocean next to you?
That word.
It doesn't look like a fishing rod. He's like right in front of it, like just shoving a plunger in there.
That is the rod. I just missed that fish. That's like the rod, and that's like his little bobber right there.
What's his name?
Anyway, that's Willie. It's Willie.
Oh, Willie. Oh, you said rod. I heard rat. I was like, what? What is she
Yeah, he's a
talking
rat.
about?
His name is Willie, and there he goes. Watch him walk away.
Oh, hate to see him go. Love to watch him walk away.
Hate to see him go. Yeah. Still, honestly, not that ideal to try and catch tuna with this fishing level, but we're gonna go for it. Okay. Don't need that, but we can sell it, which is nice. We still need the pufferfish, which we can only catch whenever it's sunny. The pufferfish is tricky because I feel like the pufferfish is like one of the most common things that pops up in the traveling cart. So I would kind of prefer to get it at the cart, but we'll see. Who could this be? Our old friend.
Oh, our king.
Red snapper.
Back
Our
again.
king! Oh my god. I don't know why my game audio is so low. I can barely hear these fish. Our king and our queen.
I stand, TBH. I think that I just hit my relatable language quota for the stream. I have to hit a certain number of relatable words to get in with the Zoomers, so yeah. Oh wait, sorry, I have one more. On fleek.
Okay. Thank God.
Yeah, so
I was thinking, oh my god, is he gonna say it?
He's missing one.
Okay, so there's some bubbles over there. I'm gonna go for it. And try and just cast in here. Fish are 4 times more likely to bite when you cast in the bubbles. It's pretty nice. This might be a tuna. I say that though, and I'm always wrong. No, I think this is a tuna. That's a tilapia. We got the fisherman achievement, which I believe is we've caught 10 different fish. Which is kind of cool. Another pointless fish. No offense.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sorry.
Freaking slander. My God.
Sorry. Okay, so we got the tilapia, which we need. We just need the tuna now. We could just find Miss Tuna. Flounder. Wow.
I'm gonna need a replay on that.
No.
Flounder.
Four times more likely. And yet we sit here. This is definitely not a tuna, but I'm committing anyway. Man, our old friend. Normally when I do this run, I never find red snappers. It takes forever. This might be another tilapia. Red mullet.
It's the next one.
This is...
It's this one. I
This
guarantee
is
it.
a red snapper. Oh my god, my mind.
This is the first one you've gotten right after like 20 guesses. You can't
She's
be like,
incredible.
you
She's
can't be
on
like, oh my
fire.
God, I'm the mentalist. I know everything.
She is incredible.
How does she do it?
How does she do it? Okay, this is tragic. We're just gonna... Actually, after this cast, I don't want to leave the bubbles, but after this cast, we'll sell a few of our fish. To Willie. Tragic. We're gonna get a cutscene that we're gonna just immediately skip.
Tragic.
Tragic. I'm gonna sell this. I did put the red snapper, but I'm anxious and just not gonna... I don't trust myself. And we fish. The bubbles are still there.
Whoa.
I know, that lightning, I feel like it's really loud.
Oh, I meant it said like max. And the
Oh,
lightning
sorry.
happened at the same time.
Sorry.
It was very...
There's a lot going on. I think we went up another fishing level, so that is exciting. We simply love to see it. I'm not sure who this gamer is, but... Okay, flounder.
There it is. I got the replay I so desired.
I don't know why I have to say it like that, but I do in fact have to say it like that. All right, Tuna, your time is ticking. This is... What do you think this is?
Red snapper.
Dude, our minds...
We're mind melding right now.
What can't we do?
Literally nothing. The sky's the limit. Here, I'm going to think of a word. And then you tell me what word I'm thinking of.
Okay, tell me when to... Oh, shoot. Tell me when to go.
Okay, I've got a word.
Red snapper.
That was it?
Dude! Our minds!
Our minds, bro. We're just like so connected, man.
We're not like other girls.
We're not like other girls. We're just so different.
I could really use a wish right now. Really could use a tuna right now.
You did not.
Sebastian is like, why is she here again in the rain?
No, he's coming out to the rain because he's all about it.
But he's wondering why I am out here.
No, he's coming out to see you.
And he's starting rumors about me.
She's so quirky.
I also would just like to say, I did catch a tuna earlier today when I did a run this morning in the rain, so I do know it is possible to find a tuna in the rain. Sometimes you just truly, like I said this earlier, it is just RNG. But when you get the tuna, you like know, you truly know.
This just means more content.
That is true.
Oh, glasses?
Broken.
Can you put them on?
I can't, they're broken.
But you can wear the broken glasses in Animal Crossing.
That is true, but you do buy those.
I did do
Right?
that. I did do that.
If I like fished up some glasses, I don't think I would be inclined to put them on. Okay, I'm gonna sell some of my fish that I got on me. Hey, Willie. Escape. We have so much money now. We are looking a lot better. I can't believe the bubbles are still here also.
Is there
Normally
like a
whenever-
chance they leave when you re-enter
Yeah.
and re-exit?
They just, normally whenever I like walk over to the bubbles to cast into the bubbles, they leave. That's normally how my luck goes. Broken glasses, I'll keep them for you.
Thank you. I'm starting a Dwayne Reed, so could use any inventory I can get. Man, my Type 5 is really glistening right now, I tell you what. Just banger after banger. People are like, how's he so funny? It's just my quirky nature.
I can't believe we've not found a tuna. I'm going to cry. I
No,
have a
don't
feeling
cry,
that-
haha.
No, no. I'm starting to feel exhausted because of this tuna. But that's okay, we try again tomorrow. Okay, I'll sell these while I'm here. Shoot, I didn't need to sell that tilapia, did I? I'm throwing!
Let's go, throwing for content.
Throwing for content. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. Okay, we're gonna go back home. And I'm gonna put this cockle in the community center. just because I always get my crab pot stuff confused. Because there are, you only have to put 5 things in the crab pot, but I think there's like 7 options. We will come back on Friday and continue the grind for the tuna. And I'll get another tilapia as well. I'm sure I'll find one. Yeah, we just need one more, and we already did that. Okay.
So you don't need every fish, or you do need every fish?
Every fish in the game?
Yeah.
No.
It's just you need, like, some of them can replace others.
Only for the crab pot. For the rest of the other little bundles, you gotta get those fish.
Okay. Also, we can take a break at any time in the next couple minutes, whenever feels like a good point to you. Just let me know.
Okay. Let me sell this fish. I can do now, if that's okay.
Great.
Whatever you want to
do. We'll pause the timer.
Level 2.
In 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay. Gamers, don't go anywhere. We will have more gaming coming up in just a moment. We're just going to take a quick break here. Get up, stretch your legs, grab some water, and we'll be back with more Challenger Approaching, more Party Arly, and more Stardew Valley right after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hot Fix. For those of you that are new to this is daily speedrunning content here on the GDQ channel, so welcome in. This is Challenger Approaching, a show all about challenge runs and the runners that perform them. Tonight we have on Party Arly. We just saw the first little bit of her run just a second ago. We'll get right back into that in just a moment, but a few quick announcements. All revenue after taxes that GDQ earns from subscriptions and bits for the entire month of January, so just 3 more days, will be donated to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We reached 3.4 million during the main event. Let's see if we can get to 3.5. And Frost Fatales is February 27th to March 5th. Use !FF in chat or go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more info on this amazing all-ladies speedrunning event. Party Arly, whenever you're ready, give it a go.
All right. We are going to, also level 3 fishing. Very nice. We're going to resume the run in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So I don't even know if I would say we're halfway through with this run, but we're doing it. We're doing the fish tank bundle in the community center. I'm gonna go straight to sleep, and we're just gonna sleep until Friday. Fish tank bundle in the community center. Just trying to catch some fish to restore the community center fish tank. And for the most part, this run is just a lot of sleeping and checking the traveling cart down in Cindersap Forest. Trying to do our best, find these fish we need. So it's Friday. We're going to go head on down. I need to make sure. Okay, I do have an oyster. We're done with the crab pot. We're done with 1 bundle. We love to see it. So we're going to go down to the traveling cart once again, see if she can give me anything of value.
I'm popping off.
You're popping off?
Yeah, I'm popping off.
On
the crab pot
in life?
Bundle being done.
Oh, okay. Is that how that's supposed to be used? The phrase popping?
Like I'm popping off. Like something good has happened, I'm popping off? No?
I don't know. I don't know anything. Don't ask me.
Is it on fleek?
Okay, so I'm gonna buy this pufferfish. On God, we just finished the crab pot bundle.
For real.
So I'm gonna go down and it is sunny, so knowing who I am as a person and my luck, we'll probably end up catching a pufferfish, but I'm just gonna catch it, or just buy it because it's there. And the pufferfish is one of the more difficult fish to catch. So we're gonna go and try once again to get the tuna, and then I threw earlier. I sold my tilapia. You know how it is. And so we're gonna go catch that again, which I'm just gonna assume we won't have trouble with that, but you know, once again, knowing who I am as a person, we may have trouble with that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna look for tilapia, tuna, Willy. Oh my God, the bubbles are still, what do you mean?
Let's go. Oh. Shouldn't have said anything.
I regret everything. So that's an octopus, and we're not even gonna try with that. I shouldn't have said anything. I said this earlier. This happens when you just like walk up to them and they like see your presence and they're like, absolutely not. And then they just leave. That's what just happened.
That's so tragic.
It's really tragic, but you know what? We're better without them. That's a lie, actually. I really miss them.
We tell ourselves the lies we have to get through the day.
Mm-hmm. All right, so hoping for another tilapia. If this could be just like a real quick tilapia moment. Okay, we hate to see it. Tilapia tuna. That's all I need. That's all I need. Tilapia tuna. And then if we end up getting those relatively quickly, we'll go up to the lake and we will catch a largemouth bass and a bullhead, and we'll do our best with the sturgeon. I think we're level 3 fishing, so if we were level 4, it'd be a much better time. But we'll do our best to try and catch the sturgeon. It is a very difficult fish to catch, though. Especially like at beginning game, I would argue.
She has posited her argument and will now take counter positions.
I'm listening.
It appears there are none. So
Okay.
That's great.
So we vibe.
You're winning.
Man, I don't understand why we still haven't gotten a tuna. I'm truly surprised. I think it's you, Clay.
What? Hang on.
I think you're scaring him away.
Hold the phone, bro. How is this my fault?
I don't think the tuna likes you.
I'm not even playing the game.
I'm just saying that if we still haven't caught the tuna by 12 p.m., it's on you.
I don't like this blame assigning that's going on. This is the tuna.
Is it?
Yeah, it's red.
Can you catch a tuna in Animal Crossing? You can, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I recently caught all, but not even recently. It was a while back, but I caught all the fish in Animal Crossing. It was very exciting. It was quite the journey. And I also recently caught all the fish in my Stardew Switch file.
This is so hurtful. There is so much slander and besmirchment taking place. I don't know if besmirchment is a word, but I am coining it now.
My number one goal in life is to always just like keep it real, you know? And that's what I'm doing right now.
Your number one goal in life is to just keep it real. Are you the protagonist of a Disney Channel original movie?
I am the main character. Anyway, let's just like manifest this tuna.
Okay, well I'm the problem, so.
We all could come together and like, I don't know, say something to bring this tuna here. I might go over to those bubbles, TBH.
Should I say a few words?
Yes.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to, well, it's hard to say, but we're here to manifest. And we're so quirky, so crazy, so kooky. And this is a tuna. And it's called a flounder. And it's not a tuna, but we're here for that. So let's just bow our heads and put our hands together in not clapping, but prayer. I'm killing this, man. Let's go. And we want a tuna fish for now.
We also want a tilapia.
Can you save me from this dead bit, please?
I truly, I have nothing to say. I just want this tuna. I've had a few runs where it's taken a while, but I don't think ever this long. So it's fitting that happens, live in GDQ. This is not the tuna, I would argue. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. You just know when it's a certain fish. You just know. You just know. When it's a tuna, I will tell you. I will know. I am 100% confident. I'll say it. I'm 100% confident. This is an octopus, which we don't need, so I should even try to catch it.
It is officially 12:30, and there has been no sign.
Let's go. Tilapia moment.
There's been no sign of a tuna. And for that reason, I've been informed by my legal team that actually means it's my fault.
I think this might be the tuna. I've said that before, so you know. We got him.
Okay,
Let's
you
go!
told me, and I quote, I will be 100% certain when it's the tuna. And what
I think this is the tuna.
That's not 100%. That's like 60% at best. You said, I think this is the tuna. It might be the tuna. That doesn't sound like confidence to me.
I think I was pretty confident.
I feel oblately lied to.
I'm feeling great right now, to be honest. So we're gonna go we're done. I believe we're done with the ocean fish. I think so. We got the red snapper, tuna, tilapia. What else are we missing?
Did I just say
we need the sardine.
I think I said oblately. I meant to say blatantly, but yeah, sure. It's a spheroid. Why not?
So that is a shock to me that we're getting the what's it called? Not the fish tank. Oh my goodness. The crab pot done first of all the bundles. That is truly a miracle. Normally that does not happen. We're gonna go up to the mountain now, and we're gonna try to catch a largemouth bass, a bullhead, and a sturgeon. And the sturgeon, I'm gonna embarrass myself. So I don't remember what the message was earlier. It was like, how embarrassing, right?
Yes, correct. How embarrassing.
So, get that ready. Cause yeah, I'm about to embarrass myself. Also, we need a carp as well. I always forget about the carp. We do need a carp as well. So we got the tilapia, the pufferfish, and the tuna. Very nice. Now, largemouth bass, bullhead. We can also, if we're out late enough, we can try and catch the bream, which is a night fish that pops up at 6 p.m. This is a chub. No, it's not. It's a bullhead. We need that. Okay, do you want to guess the next fish?
Given that it's a seaweed.
Okay, do you want to guess the next fish?
Bullhead. That's the only fish I know. Because it's the only one you've
Ever?
caught. It's the only one you've caught. This is not the ocean anymore. That's charted territory. We've been there. I know that one. I should have said seaweed again, bro. Oh my god.
Okay, and we vibe. I've always had a lot of trouble with the largemouth bass, getting it to spawn for some reason. Just getting the largemouth bass in general. I've always had trouble with it. Okay, this is the sturgeon, I think. I'm incredible, amazing, beautiful, show-stopping, unstoppable.
She
Nobody's
is beauty.
like me.
She is Grace. She's Miss United States.
Okay, normally the sturgeon gives me way more trouble than that. I cannot believe how easy that was. That was a very lucky start to the sturgeon. When it comes to those difficult fish, depending on whenever you first reel it in, depending on where it goes really matters. If the fish just immediately just shoots up and shoots right back down, I'm not gonna catch it. But if it shoots up and hesitates and stays up there for a little bit, that helps out. Me. I can't believe that sturgeon. Wow. So now we just need the largemouth bass and the carp. This is Bullhead City, baby.
I really thought you were going to say BS.
This is a chub. My mind.
How does she do it?
How does she do it? I think this is once again a chub. The chub is a little jerky. It's very, very easy to catch, but a little jerky. Just a little jerky.
Is this the Sigma female grind set at work?
The what?
I'm just gonna, let's remove that one.
Let's
Let's nix that one.
Okay, really manifesting a largemouth bass. Let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, we have until 7 p.m. to catch this, and the carp we have all day, but I'd prefer to get it as soon as possible. And the carp is really easy. You can tell immediately when it's a carp. This is probably another bullhead. Or maybe this is largemouth. I need to just stop talking because I'm never right, but...
Okay, hang on. The variable levels of confidence coming out right now are truly unprecedented. We have...
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
You caught something that you knew what it was, the sturgeon, and you said, and I quote, well, I'm gonna butcher it a little bit, but you were like, I am amazing, I am beautiful, I am grace, etc. Then you got one wrong. You said, I should stop guessing. I'm getting them all wrong.
Listen, it's hard out here being Party Arlie.
Is it?
No. All right, looking for a largemouth bass. Largemouth bass. And a carp. A carp is very easy to catch. You know what? I'm going to just do this. Maybe that'll bring a carp. Give me a carp. Stardew Valley. Give me a carp. Oh, there are bubbles over there. I'm a little tempted, but we only have until 7, and it's kind of not worth it to just walk over there because I just know in my heart that those bubbles will disappear. And then of all the problem fish in this run, the sturgeon is definitely one of them. There's also, this is another sturgeon, so we're just gonna run away. There's also the catfish and the tiger trout. Those are more difficult fish to catch in the fall time. The tiger trout, I'm fighting for my life when I try to catch that thing. It is so hard. Catfish is pretty hard too, but oh my lord, the tiger trout is so hard to catch. And did we catch it? We did not catch an eel, so we also have to catch the eel as well.
Is there so obviously we've seen that there are some fish that are much more difficult, like you're saying. But does the fishing level up scale all the way up, to the point where the octopus is super easy to catch?
Yeah, fishing level helps a lot. And then the further, your bar is going to get a lot bigger as your fishing level increases. I'm trying to get the carp real quick, but it's not looking like it's going to show up. You can also buy bait and different bobbers, specifically the cork bobber, really makes your bar huge. And if you have the cork bobber on, you are set to catch that octopus for sure with fishing level 10. It's still going to be, okay, this is a carp. It's still going to be a challenge, but...
It's a sturgeon.
This is a sturgeon. Okay, we got a carp, which we simply love to see.
It says Sturgeon. Right there.
Yeah, it does. We're going to eat this real quick so that we're not, walking really slowly. Look how tired I am. And I'm going to drop this off in the community center, and then we need to catch a bream. So actually, I'm going to try to just catch the bream now. I'm going to eat this flounder.
You should eat a raw fish.
What if you, were walking... past the local river and you just see this girly,
bro, Arlena, the girl boss energy that is emanating from your character. She does these things. She wakes up, she looks through everyone's trash, she doesn't talk to anyone, she lives in the dilapidated house at the end of the block, and she's constantly eating raw fish.
She is doing it like no other.
An icon.
An icon. An inspiration. Somebody I look up to. Okay. The bream is not hard, so of course we're going to have trouble getting it to show up. We have so many fish to put in the community center. This is truly, what a time to be alive. There's Demetrius and Robin.
Demetrius?
Hello. Demetrius and Robin.
Is that Robin with an I or a Y?
With an I.
The inferior version?
My lord. I don't think I know there's Sebastian. We're just gonna see all the local...
Because somebody texted the group chat and they were like, bros, she's here again.
There's this girl at the river.
Don't stare for too long. And
I
don't
think
go
this
in
is a
groups.
pike. So this is a waste of time, but I am committing anyway. It is, in fact, a pike. We can sell that, though. Okay, we need a bream really badly. This is a night fish that normally is not that hard to find. Got the carp. We love to see. We got the... We did not get the largemouth bass. We hate to see that.
Correct.
We still need that. So we're still gonna have to go up and try and find that, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna do one more cast, and if we don't find it, I'll just leave, and I'll try to get the bream. I don't think this is it. Maybe it is. Try to get the bream when I get the largemouth bass. That's another pike. What do you mean by that? Okay, we're gonna put some stuff in the community center, and then we're gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna wake up on Sunday.
Who is that little man? Who's that little berry boy?
Ooh.
The fellow beside you dancing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Where?
There was a gentleman. There was a small blue gentleman.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
He got a stem coming out his head. And
Are you watching my game?
Yes, his face is his body. He's very wee. He's blue. He looks like an apple. Am I being gaslit? What is happening? I swear to God, there was a little fellow.
Are you being gaslit on a Friday night?
There was a fellow there.
Those are Junimos.
Okay, so there was someone.
You were being gaslit.
Oh, you absolutely love to see it. Icon.
They're called Junimos. Level 4 fishing. Let's go. They're called Junimos. They are silly little guys who are like running the community center and trying to get you to help clean it up.
I'm not.
They're just silly little guys.
I'm not doing well. I mean, like, that's just where we're at.
In life?
Unclear, Arlena. Unclear.
Okay, so I'm gonna head on down, and we're gonna find the traveling cart, talk to that girly pop, and then, animation canceling? Hello? We are going to, I suppose we're gonna go try to find the largemouth bass. And then, was there something I needed in the ocean that I didn't catch? No, I got the tilapia. Sometimes it is... There's a lot to... I was about to say there's a lot to think about. I didn't think at all. I just bought it. Okay. So, we got the largemouth bass. Now we truly... I believe we are truly good until, until fall time. We got the sturgeon, we got the carp. Yeah, we're cruising. So we no longer have to go back and try to get the largemouth bass. And we just need the sardine for the ocean bundle, but we cannot catch the sardine in the summertime, which is truly unfortunate. I'm gonna put this bass in here, and I'm gonna sleep. I really hope I'm not forgetting a summer fish. I don't think I am.
I'd just like to say that
yeah.
I believe I'm owed an apology.
What?
My feelings have been hurt.
Because I gaslit you?
Yeah.
About the Junimo?
Typically, I would say that's a pretty reasonable cause to be upset.
I'm sorry for gaslighting you.
All right, we got him. Close the tape. We have it on
That's
tape.
the run,
Quote,
baby.
I'm sorry for gaslighting you.
Okay. Headed on down. Now, when fall time hits, that is when the games begin. We gotta fish for our life. I know it seems like we've been fishing for our life, but we're really gonna be fishing for our life. She's so tired of me. He's so tired of me. Okay, there's the tuna we were looking for. All right, so we still need the bream. I do believe we'll be able to catch the bream a little bit later, though, whenever we are catching the rainy day fall fish, because we have to catch an eel later on, and the eel is after 4 p.m. It's kind of unfortunate. And we still have not found a ghost fish, which is truly tragic, because that means you're gonna have to watch me go in the mines and try to like speed run the mines really quickly. And I've never had good luck with the mines, so that'll be interesting to watch. Can't wait. All right, and I'm also gonna try and just like forage a little bit here for the mines in the future. If I see anything on the way, I'll just pick it up. Which I do not. And I mentioned this earlier, but I am animation canceling, which is why my tools go really fast. I haven't been really needing to use my tools anymore, but that is why my tools go so fast. I'll grab this berry. I'm gonna grab this berry. Okay, give me the ghost fish. I think we're truly just checking now for the ghost fish. Like, that's all we really need from the cart. After we have caught all of the fish that we need to catch in the fall time, if we still haven't gotten the ghost fish, we're just gonna like send it, and we're just gonna go to the mines and manifest, if you will, and hope for the best. So now we're entering fall time, and fall is my favorite season in Stardew Valley. It's so pretty. And the music is really good as well, but it's truly so gorgeous the way Stardew Valley looks in the fall time. Now we sleep.
Best part of the run, IMO.
Sleeping?
Yeah, the sleeping part.
Yes. It's really iconic. Just like you get out of bed and then you just like take a step and you immediately go back to bed. Look at fall.
Okay, yeah. Unironically, it's very pretty.
It's so nice. I love it so much. And the music is so beautiful in the fall time. Like, it's truly nice. I love it so much. This game is such a joy. You could grow like pumpkins, like the best crops in the fall time. I love fall. Winter is truly tragic. It is very sad. You can't grow anything. Everything is dead. Ghost fish? Nope. All right, so now we are only gonna fish when it rains, because all the fish that we need to catch are rainy fish. And the fish that aren't rainy fish can still be caught in the rain. Like the sardine. So if you could, please manifest some rain.
Manifesting. I'm.
Thank you. Sorry.
What did you call
your legal
me?
name, Adef?
What did you say? Clay and then Adef?
Yeah. Your birth name? Sorry.
My birth name is Adef Games.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
right,
I'm manifesting fellow girl boss. I got you.
Oh, okay. This is fantastic. There's nothing better than getting rain.
It literally worked.
It literally. Rain on a Friday or a Sunday is truly the best. And it's simply something that you love to see. Okay. And we heading down. If we can get a ghost fish, I will do a backflip. Right here.
What?
Right now.
Wow, you can do a standing backflip?
No, I can't.
Well, that's going to be tough if there's one right here.
There's not. I just knew in my heart that there wouldn't be.
You'll be confirmed. Have to do it.
Can you imagine if there was and I had to do a backflip right now?
Yes, I can imagine that.
Okay, so we're heading down and we're going to go fish in the river, and we're gonna look for a catfish, which is actually get out of here. Which is actually a pretty difficult fish to catch, but we caught the sturgeon. I'm feeling a little hopeful. I am more nervous about the tiger trout. The tiger trout gives me more trouble than the catfish, in all honesty. And then we also need the walleye, which doesn't spawn until noon. So we sit here and we vibe.
Noon was that was the fated time when my fate was decided.
I'm throwing. This is the catfish, I think. Oh, Lord. I got a rough start, I'll be honest. Okay, so that's the catfish down. And now we just need the tiger trout, which can be caught now. Every time I've tried to find the tiger trout, it's given me so much trouble to spawn. So if we could all manifest once again. And we're kind of almost done.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the ghost fish is gonna give me problems. Like, this always happens. Like, I'll be feeling really good and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're almost done. And then the ghost fish takes me like 30 minutes to find. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish to catch.
Very nice.
We're out here. Oh, you know what I did? I completely forgot about this.
What's that?
I wrote down fish facts to share with the class.
You did do that.
I got so nervous that I forgot about them. Would you like to hear one? Which fish would you like to hear a fact about?
Take a guess.
The red snapper?
That damn right, it's the red snapper.
Okay, so what I wrote down for the red snapper was they have a nutty flavor and can be prepared in a wide variety of ways.
I feel like that describes like every fish.
No. No, it's just the red snapper. Just the red snapper.
I am dying at that being your red snapper fact.
They're so bad. I was like really struggling to find a few. Like yeah, they're not good. Also for wood skip, it's my fact is it's not real.
No.
I also don't think the ghost fish is a thing, but it is a brewing company in Seattle.
Okay.
Just a fun fact.
It's very fun.
Bullhead. Bullheads have solid jaws and many needle-like teeth inside their mouths.
See, okay, I really don't want to be a bad sport here.
The bullhead
but these are less.
Is not
these are
like
less.
other girls.
These are less facts and more just like this is the baseline information about this fish.
I said no. It's a fun fact.
You are one step beyond. It is called the red snapper.
Okay, hold on.
I want like a really fun fact. Like this fish lives 30,000 feet under the surface, and when brought up to the surface, changes shape, or something like that.
Tilapia is the 4th most eaten fish in the United States.
That's a great fish fact.
Thank you. Pufferfish are poor swimmers and can puff up 2 to 3 times their normal size.
That's a pretty good fish fact.
Why is that one not good?
I don't know. I feel like I know those things. I don't know.
You knew that?
I mean,
you knew pufferfish.
It's called the puff. It puffs.
Eels have horrible eyesight. I haven't caught the eel yet, though, so I'm not supposed to say that yet. But eels have terrible eyesight.
You were planning to only say facts about ones you've already caught.
Yeah, when I caught them. Okay, we are kind of having some bad luck right now. We still need the walleye, but we can't catch that until 12 p.m.
It is 12 p.m.
It is now. A catfish has about 100,000 taste buds.
Wow, how many does a person have? So I can have some reference for that fact.
Don't think we have that many. Okay, walleye, super easy. Wow. Normally that is not the case. Now we are looking for the tiger trout. And if we don't find the tiger trout by 4 p.m., we're just gonna leave and go try to find the eel.
Can I get a fun fact about the sturgeon, please? It's gonna be a bad one, I can feel it.
I'm not gonna like it.
Let's find out.
Okay, 1 second. The sturgeon fish are slow eaters and can surprisingly stay without eating for several weeks.
Okay, that is interesting. The first half, I was like, all right. But the second half is very interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder how they metabolize so slowly.
You'll have to ask him.
Oh, yeah?
The sturgeon.
You got his contact info?
Him. Yeah.
Him.
He's in my phone as him.
Oh, okay. Apparently we've got about 9,000 to 10,000, but around 7,000 of them are just for nutty fish.
No way. Just for red snappers.
Yeah.
Yeah, catfish got a lot more than us.
Catfish have taste buds all over their body.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Kinda
me too.
disgusting.
No way. This table
checked out.
tastes like table.
Okay. Carp? Ah, that's boring.
No, let's hear it.
Hold on. Let me catch this pointless smallmouth bass that I don't need. Salmon? Common carp are generally seen living in smaller groups, but for the most part, carp prefer to live alone in solitude. That's actually kind of beautiful.
Wow.
Carp prefer to be alone.
Me too, honestly. That's the only reason.
Another walleye.
You ever see me alone at a function? It is pure choice.
Leave it that way.
Yeah. Don't come ask
Do
me
not
about it.
approach
Do not
me.
ask me about it.
Oh, I have a fun one about the tuna.
Okay, here we go. I'll be the judge of that, but sure.
Hold on. Goodness! Where is this tiger trout? What do you mean? The most expensive tuna ever sold was a 593-pound bluefin sold in Japan for $736,000.
They.
You don't have to say anything. Just like sit with that for a second.
Okay, I'll see. Yeah, sure.
Just like really let that
Wow,
sit in,
what a fact.
sink in.
It's sinking. It's, well, the fish is too, but.
You're walking down the street and you see a 593-pound.
Would I see that? Or would I?
What do you do?
This guy comes up and talks to yo girl. What you do?
What do you do?
I spend $734,000.
Okay, this is tragic. We're probably gonna try and go get the eel instead and try to just get the tiger trout at a... Oh, the bubbles went away. Try to get the tiger trout at a different time because, yeah, the tiger trout is very, like, she's very jumpy. I think that the tiger trout is much harder to catch than the catfish, personally. So let's go try to catch this eel, and we also need to catch this sardine while we're out here. And we caught the walleye, which is very nice.
When you were saying sit with that, etc., someone in chat said, let that marinate.
And did you?
Yeah,
I did.
man, I am constantly thinking about it.
Marinating? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is not an eel.
Wait, did you just give up on the tiger thing?
I did, yeah. We need to get the eel because the tiger trout is available whenever it is not raining, but the eel is only available when it is raining. So we want it. This is the eel. Nice.
How embarrassing.
How humiliating. Okay, so now we just need the sardine, which has proven very difficult for me in the past. Like, I don't think this is it, but I'm just gonna... Gosh, our boy...
Oh, he is so thirsty to be seen.
Out here today.
He is popping off.
I also cannot forget to catch the bream.
Every time you say bream without fail. I was debating whether to even say anything because it's such a dumb anecdote. But I just, I'll say it, whatever. Every time you say bream, literally every time, I think of the character Lori Bream from Silicon Valley. And that is literally all I have to say.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Thank you for being brave enough to
Thank you.
to share that tonight.
Thank you. It gives me strength to know that you would back me up in that.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna try to catch the tiger trout. Because that's all we need? Question mark? Besides the bream and the ghostfish?
Did you just pause on bream?
I just said
Yankee
it.
with the bream. That's my next. I had to do that for the young crowd. The young crowd.
Oh, wait. Okay, so the tiger trout stopped spawning at 7 p.m., which is kind of tragic, but we can also try and catch the bream over here. This might be it. Let's go. Okay, bream moment.
It's her.
It's her. We truly just need mother catch. We just need this tiger trout to show up.
Can I get a bream fact, please?
Oh, did I get? Hold on 1 second. This is not a tiger trout. Bream. Oh, you're not gonna like this one.
Okay, you keep saying that, but sometimes I do.
Bream can live up to 29 years.
That's
This is a
very
tiger
interesting. But the one I didn't like was one where it was like it has teeth. Like,
Dude, it had sharp teeth. Okay, tiger trout. Dude, we're on fire.
okay, let's get a tiger trout fact.
The tiger trout is an incredibly rare fish that is the product of a brown trout and a brook trout mating.
So it's a hybrid breed.
Yeah.
Can it breed? Because most hybrid breeds cannot breed of
Ask
other
him.
animals. Ask. Okay. Again,
He's
I'm gonna
right
need
here.
some No. Okay. Who is that? Who is that? Oh my
The
god.
tiger trout is right there. Okay, nightfish, we got the walleye and the bream and the eel.
I would
And
just like to say
then-
that I am a little bit hurt because I was told you were like, yeah, Adif's gonna do all the dialogue. So far, there's been no time for me to shine on, your appearance, and that's really hurtful to me.
We just need the ghostfish, by the way. What did you say?
What?
I wasn't listening to you at all, I'll be honest. What did you say?
Nothing of value.
Okay, so we just need the ghostfish. How long has this run been?
You're at like 138.
Oh, wow, okay. So this is going by way better than I was expecting it to, I'll be honest. We did have a rough start because I was throwing, but we just need the ghostfish now. So all we're gonna do is sleep and wait for a good luck day. And we're not gonna rely on the cart. And then we're gonna go into the mines. And unfortunately, you are gonna have to watch me mine. I'm not mentally prepared for that, but we're gonna do it anyway. And I'm gonna keep these walleye on me to eat. Every time I've gone, oh my goodness gracious. I have let it,
You've really let the
Throat.
farm go.
I've really let it go.
That's probably why they think you're such a creep. They're like, she moved into the town, she eats raw fish, she goes through our garbage, she came with the promise of making this farm a beautiful thing for our town, and it is in far worse shape.
No, I think it's better.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna wait for a star drop day.
What's
I
that?
think the town is better with me in it. I'm just gonna wait for like the best luck I can get.
Well, of
so
course
that-
you would think it's better with you in it. It'd be upsetting if you didn't think that.
Yeah.
I think it too, to be clear. But the,
Okay,
the,
this
the
is the best day.
townsfolk could not possibly believe that.
No, I think they do.
They're gonna have an aquarium soon. That's cool.
They are. Okay, so let's head on over to the mines. I'm gonna go the long way because the thought of chopping all that down exhausts me. I'll be honest. I'm gonna grab this plum while I'm here. And this plum as well. And we're heading to the mines. And now we're just trying to get to floor 20 of the mines. And then once we get to floor 20, there is a little thing of water where we can fish up the ghost fish. And that's all, folks. There is also the chance to catch the stonefish as well, which is a very rare fish to find. And there was this one run I did where I caught the stonefish twice before I ever ran into the ghost fish. I truly don't understand this game sometimes. So yeah, we just need the ghost fish. This is definitely one of my better runs.
I'm manifesting.
Which I wasn't expecting.
I'm manifesting. My arms are
so
up.
much.
My mind is open.
Is that it?
I think so.
All right. All right. So once again, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I am animation canceling, so I'm gonna be like zooming in these mines. Normally when you hit a rock, it looks like that, but I'm just canceling out the animation. Ooh. We are speed running. We are not.
That much is clear to me.
I'm
That you are
very bad
that
at
you are speedrunning. Let me be very clear.
This music is so dramatic. When I hear this
run
music,
is so dramatic.
That's so true. When I hear this music, I think of my old friend, the stringfish.
Oh yeah! Wow, good callback, Arlena. Nice. Is that in your fun fish facts as well?
No, I'm just telling you, like, I think of the stringfish when I hear this song in our relationship.
That's so dramatic. The drama of it all is really honestly making me
The
tear up.
drama of it all. I'm honestly crying right now.
You're honest that you're being honest,
I'm being honest right now.
because I can see, and it, I don't want to call you out, but it doesn't look like you are crying. Is the thing?
I'm like bawling my eyes out right now.
Okay, you're getting more severe. You're getting further from the truth.
Yeah, out here on good luck days, it's just like the ladder spawns are much better. And so that is why I prefer to go on a good luck day. And I like to go to the mines in this run with my inventory full because you get a geode cutscene that is so annoying. It's fantastic so far.
Arlena, would you mind re-explaining animation cancel, like how it's performed?
Yeah, so you basically, to animation cancel, you have to click right shift, R, and delete all at the same time when you go to like hit a rock, use your watering can, whatever. If you try that right now, you would realize that is very hard to do. So, oh wow. So most of the time people will just make like a little macro on their mouse or something so that you just have to click like one or two buttons in order to animation cancel. So I've bound those keys onto a button on my mouse so that I can animation cancel. And there's a ton of like, there are a ton of really great YouTube videos that explain how to animation cancel way better than I can.
There's actually a pretty easy explanation that I like, if you don't mind.
Sure.
She's cheating.
Yeah, cheating. So if you didn't know, I'm cheating.
It's good that you finally admitted it.
Yeah. So this floor always has, oh Lord have mercy.
What?
That's
What was that voice?
Okay, I hate this floor. That floor always has the ladder all the way at the end of it. This is one of my least favorite mined floors. I always struggle with this floor. Also, I'm not even actually gonna say it. I don't want to manifest it into the world, so I won't even say it unless it happens. But we might get a really problematic floor. But I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm so
just have
glad you
5
called
more
it
levels.
out. Such a problematic floor.
So problematic. Ooh. Bada bing, bada bing. You'll see a lot of speedrunners animation cancel, but honestly, I animation cancel like all the time now in my casual playthroughs. I do love it. Okay, these are the most annoying little guys.
Nice save.
Whenever you first start out in the mines, you have just like a truly terrible sword. So it's truly just tragic trying to,
I'm actually crying.
Why?
That is so funny.
What did I say?
Nothing.
Okay. Real quick, I'm just gonna fish. Don't mind me. All right, manifesting. Ooh. This rock. This rock. This rock. This rock. This rock. This rock. Sometimes when you kill an enemy, the ladder will show up as well. There she is, Miss America. This song. When I hear this song,
Do you think of the fish?
No. I was gonna say I think of Sly, but nobody's gonna understand that.
But I'll understand it, Arlena. I miss him. Oh, I hope he's not lonely without me. I haven't opened the game.
Have you
in
logged
so
onto your
long.
Animal Crossing? Oh no.
It's been at least 2 seasons.
That's tragic.
You know, he never put that thing you gave him in his room.
That's truly disgusting.
Whoa, whoa. Don't disparage my boyfriend like that.
Anyway, I'm gonna eat this. I think we can get to level 20. I hope so. We have just a baguette and some algae to get us there, but
Breakfast of
really
champions.
hoping. Breakfast of jam. You're telling me you don't wake up,
You're telling me.
tackle a baguette? Okay, so this is what I didn't want. And I am sure there is some like math or something to this, or like an easier way to deal with this. I didn't look it up, and I told myself I was going to, and then I forgot. But basically this floor is infested, and the only way for us to get through it is to kill every enemy on this floor. And then a ladder will spawn. We need to get this slime cornered. I do apologize if my clicking is very annoying. I don't know if you can hear it. But
Thank
it's
God she
probably
finally
annoying.
apologized for it. Thank God. Literally the whole run, I've just been like, wow, it's so annoying. Thank you, Arlena. Wow.
You're welcome. Okay, now all these little men are gonna turn into bugs, and it's truly, we hate to see it.
That's the premise for the script I'm pitching next week. All these little
All
men
these
turn
men
into bugs.
turn into bugs.
No, that's actually the premise for the 80s, 70s, 80s movie featuring Jeff Goldblum, The Fly.
I'm clicking every button but the one I want to click. Okay, so this is a rock crab. Wow, we needed that forever ago. Gosh, there's so much to kill. Like, these floors are truly the worst.
Oh, so
If I could
you have to kill all the mobs.
You have to kill everything on this floor in order to get the ladder to spawn. We're just gonna run through it. We got time. Speedrun.
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 Party Arlie,
Kill ya.
#1 speedrunner. You can catch her live weekdays and one weekend day at 4 p.m. Eastern. I don't know how I got that wrong because it's also
Yeah.
when I start streaming.
We do stream at the same time. That's kind of silly of us.
I don't stream. Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I'm been around forever. So.
I have stuck to my schedule since I made it.
Since you, I thought you meant made it as in like since you got big.
No!
I was
Oh
like,
my
damn,
God,
the
no.
clout. The clout.
Absolutely. No, whenever I first started streaming, I made the schedule and I still haven't changed it.
Wow, you have a stream schedule in the beginning? That is
Yeah.
really admirable.
I just had like a little, because of college and whatnot, I was like, I might as well make a schedule if I want to stay consistent.
See, when Zoom school happened was when I started taking streaming super seriously, and I just didn't go to class.
Be like that?
Or I did go to class, but the beauty was that I could do multiple things. Don't be like me. Go to class.
How do I get this man to notice me? The question I ask every day. This rock crab will not look at me. Look, he literally wants nothing to do with me.
How do I get this man to notice me?
Sir! Okay, so I do that. So, ladies, you hit him with a pickaxe.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we still have one more mob. I think it's okay. These little guys down here. This is truly added, like, I feel like a good 4 minutes to the run. It's incredible what these floors can do. Oh no. Okay.
Are they just like spawning? What's happening?
Okay, there are these thingies in the ground called Duggies, and they are also mobs that you need to kill. Oh man, I'm really going through it right now. They are other mobs that you need to kill as well, and I think that they count, and I need to probably kill them too, and these guys won't stop spawning until I kill the Duggies as well, I'm going to assume. Yeah. Okay, I gotta watch out though. This is kind of unfortunate. This is really bad luck. And I don't have anything to eat, so we might have to just like go, yeah, we might have to just sleep and then just tackle 5 floors really quickly and then catch the fish. Here's Linus, a classic.
Oh, dialogue. This is literally dialogue.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
My time to shine. Stolen.
I lost my 18 bug meat.
Tragedy.
Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. Normally, when that happens, I always just scrap the run because I get so mad. Also, I need to go down because I don't want to go through all the forest and whatnot in my house. I could just pass out, but I'm gonna take the walk. I don't care. How what's the time looking like right now?
We're at 1:52 and change.
Okay.
I figure because the run is probably within 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do the run and then take the break.
Okay. All right. We have nothing to get us through the last 5 levels except for this single algae. I actually am gonna pick this up. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, blackberry moment. I'll get the rest on the way back. Normally, you would just use your pickaxe and just run out of energy and just die, so you can just spawn back at your house. But it's okay. I'll take the walk. Okay. Let me check my luck real quick. We're going to sleep. Absolutely not. I've been there before. I'm not doing it again. Going to sleep? You ever just sleep whenever your luck is bad? For the day?
Yeah, I wake up, I check the TV, and the weatherman says that my luck is bad, and I go to sleep.
Yeah, me too.
There was a joke possible in there somewhere, but I did not find it. So what we wound up with was basically just the absolute bare minimum effort repeating the bit verbatim. And that's the effort you should expect from me, I think.
That's show business.
That's show business, baby. That's why they're paying me the big bucks.
All right, we got 5 levels left, and then we're fishing for the ghost fish. And I have a feeling we'll probably see the stonefish as well. I still can't believe that sturgeon catch. Good gravy. That never happens. every time I catch the sturgeon, I'm like literally crying on the floor, like fighting for my life. But we really got lucky with that one.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Honestly, highlight of my 2022.
Wow, so early.
I keep saying that it's 2020.
Oh,
I need
help.
Help.
That's a vibe, to be honest, though.
I was like on the phone with somebody the other day, and I was like, yeah, 2020 starting off rough, and they were like, bro,
it's 2040.
2 years. It's 2040. Oh, nice. See, when I hear this song,
this is a Minecraft vibe.
it kind of is. I went through a phase where I would like. Should I say this? I went through a phase where I would listen to like Minecraft music to fall asleep. It's like it's a vibe. There's some good songs.
I only recently discovered white noise. Let me tell you, that stuff's like good. That's my review.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's really good. It's like overpowered, honestly.
I do like to listen to stuff when I fall asleep. You ever just 9 a.m.?
I have a really, really unbelievable story for you, and it's true.
Okay.
It's a true story. I don't even know if I should tell the story. My freshman year of college, names shall remain anonymous. I was in a triple my freshman year of college. And
Oh, I was as well. Wait, no, I wasn't. Well, kind of. Anyway, sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, you're fine. So I was in
Did
a
I miss a rock over here? I did.
I was in a triple, and I lucked out. It was just completely random, and both guys were great. Really, genuinely, like one of them is still one of my best friends. Like, just got really lucky. And we ended up living together another year after that. But the other guy, nice dude, like fine roommate, really pretty good dude. You know, no complaints really, at all. But he had headphones on, like over-the-ear noise-canceling headphones on every night before going to bed. This, Arlena, when I tell you. And we never heard anything that he was listening to, but we asked once. We're like, what do you listen to? And he goes, oh, it's Sounds of the Battlefield. We're like, wait, it's what now? He was like, distant artillery, commanders yelling. I was like,
that is a vibe.
I'm sorry, what now? And he dropped out of school that semester and joined the Air Force. So
hope he's doing well.
Now serving this fine country.
A straight up vibe. I had a friend who would always listen to the Narnia soundtrack in junior year.
That might be
English.
Worse. I'm not sure.
One time he got, there's the ghost fish, baby. One time he got up to go to the restroom and he like left his phone on his desk and we all like looked and it was just like a song from the Narnia soundtrack. Yes. And we were like, oh my God. Anyway, we got the last fish, so now we're gonna go put it in the community center.
Let's go.
And whenever the screen flashes white, that is the end of the run.
Your current time is 51 minutes flat, so should be world record by a decent amount.
Yeah. Actually, I think the world record is 46 minutes, which is just like...
I undersold.
Or it's like 48 minutes or something like that. Like they truly... I need to watch that run because I have never... like actually watched it before. Okay, look at the little guys.
They're real.
Okay, and the run ends now. That's it.
That's
a fish tank. Oh, look, read that. What does he say? Oh, you missed it.
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
He's got his little star.
I'm so happy
and
for him.
So, yeah. And then there's these other rooms in the community center that you have to finish in order to like restore the entire community center. But that is the fish tank.
GG, Arlie.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with like some short little Stardew stuff to finish out the night. So please do not go anywhere. There will be more gaming in just a moment, and there will be more hotfix even after Challenger Approaching is over. So please do stick around. This is just an opportunity for you to get up, stretch your legs, grab some water, get hydrated, and we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hot Fix. My name is Adef, and this is Challenger Approaching. And we have Party Arlie showing off Stardew Valley challenge runs. And we just saw an amazing showcase of fish, tank, bundle.
Fish
Bundle, tank, bundle, glitchless bundle. And it was really good. And Arlie is still here and is going to show off one fun little meme run for us here. So Arlie, why don't you tell us what we're about to see? Well, actually, I have some announcements. Wow, I'm so good at my job. If you have any ideas for your own show or one-off events, feel free to go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix to submit your ideas. And stay tuned after this show as there is more hotfix content. Stay tuned for Legally Cute, a show about cute and cozy speedruns. And tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern will be Tina's RPG show, I guess, which are both excellent shows I highly recommend. But Arlie, whenever you're ready, explain what the heck we're about to see and give us a countdown.
All right, so this is the Hatmouse speedrun, and I take absolutely zero credit for this run. This was created by the amazing Shani Do, who is another lovely Stardew Valley creator, streamer, YouTuber, one of my really good friends, one of the first friends I made in the Stardew Valley community. If you know Stardew Valley and you know the Hatmouse, it's basically a speedrun to see how fast you can go talk to the Hatmouse. And that's literally it. It's very, very fast. It's a lot of fun. The Hatmouse deserves it, I would say. He's a cutie. So let me real quick set up my character. And I will show you this run. It is very, very silly, but it's fun. And I said earlier, if you were looking to get into speedrunning Stardew Valley, actually this one may be the perfect one, to be honest.
Nice.
Okay. I am ready.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so how this works is the Hatmouse doesn't spawn onto Stardew Valley until you get an achievement done. So I'm gonna do the drill. We zoom out to 75%. I've done this run one time, so I'm trying to just remember the basics, but basically how this works is we are just trying to get a single achievement. The fastest achievements that you can get I would probably say are crafting 15 items and then catching 10 different fish. I can't remember the other achievements off the top of my head, but we're gonna go for crafting 15 different items. So we're gonna try to get 100 wood, and then we're also gonna get, I'm actually gonna focus on the stone. We need 40 stone, and that's kind of difficult to get at the beginning because we're not in the mines, we're just on our farm. So I'm going to run around and get as much stone as possible. We have 10 items that we start out with on us that we can craft, and then whenever we hit foraging level 1, which we're gonna go around and forage for a little bit, when we get forage level 1, that gives us 2 more crafting recipes, and then when we go talk to Robin, we can buy 3 crafting recipes for a total of 15, and then we craft 15 items, and then we go talk to Hatmouse baby.
Hatmouse baby.
Man. Hatmouse baby. He's a cutie. Adore him.
Is that the name of the category? Hatmouse baby?
Yep. Hatmouse baby %. So I'm just gonna try my best to get some wood here, and then I'm gonna go out and try and forage. It might be kind of difficult. I'm fighting for my life to get this stone right now. I think that there are better routes for this, but I am truly just following the original route. I don't even know the best time. I think the best time might be 5 minutes or something like that.
Wow.
But I'll probably take 11 minutes.
I love this comment. Can I share it with you?
Absolutely.
Do a run once, show it off on GDQ to thousands of people. Huge power mood.
Thank you so much.
This is the kind of clout that you should expect.
This is the girl boss energy.
Yes.
No.
Go off, queen.
Yeah, I should have done this more, but alas, here we are. Okay, we have enough stone. I'm gonna go We also need some fiber. We need 11 fiber. I'm gonna go over here real quick. I don't think I saw any forageables that we could get. And if not, that's okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to sleep for a few days, so that maybe some forageables can like spawn onto the farm, and then we'll go walk around and try and get some more forageables. Let me check real quick by the bus stop. A lot of forageables will spawn there most of the time. We need one of each spring forageable. Okay, she's giving us nothing, so we'll just sleep. We'll sleep until like Wednesday.
I've been called out.
Oh no.
I literally did this exact thing like 2 weeks ago. I did a run I'd never done before.
Interesting.
All right, never mind. I can't judge.
Interesting. How the tables.
How the turntables.
Tables.
Hey, Arlene.
Okay. Yes.
Favorite decom?
Favorite what?
Oh, tragic. Or actually, probably not tragic. The opposite, actually. I think it's good thing that you don't know what it is. Decom is Disney Channel original movie, to those who know her well.
Oh, no. Oh, I definitely have one. What's yours?
Phantom of the Megaplex is mine, but...
There was one that was, like, about basketball that I think I enjoyed.
Surely you're not talking about High School Musical.
No. Does that count, though?
Well, like, not really, because High School Musical, I think, went to theaters. And Disney Channel original movie really is just about the movies that, like, only aired on the Disney Channel.
Okay, I see. So we're gonna craft it, throw it away. Craft it, throw it away. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I'm just like, really focused on this incredible run. I swear there's like a something about dancing and basketball that I really liked.
You are literally describing High School Musical.
No, there was something.
The more things you say, the more Zac Efron is coming into my mind.
There was something. Oh, wait, no. Was it Jump Rope? It might have been Jump Rope.
Oh, you're talking about Corbin Blue's Jump In?
Yeah.
Yeah, featuring Corbin Blue, who was, this is a spin-off of High School Musical, but it counts.
How did I not get foraging?
Smart House is a great one. I see that a lot of people are saying that in chat. Smart House is great. Sky High is definitely my second fave. But...
I have never seen Sky High, and I know
we
that
must watch Sky High, bro.
Really tragic.
You gotta see Sky High.
I don't know how I've never seen it.
Well, probably because you have taste and culture, but
I mean, most people I think have seen it. Though.
I would say most people have not seen Sky High.
Really? I feel like all of my friends have seen it.
If you took a poll of the average American, I'd say there's almost no chance more than 10% have seen Sky High.
Interesting. Okay, I need some sap. I need some wood to get a chest real quick. And then I'm gonna get some sap from this. What do I even do here? I'll put this on the ground. I know I should just like throw this away, but I'm actually gonna use this. Okay. Sap. We can make that now, and then we need to make a chest. We made a chest, and so I think we just need to make the campfire now, yeah. So I have 10. Why is this taking more brain effort than the other run? I need 10 fiber. Anyway, why did you ask?
I don't know.
Okay.
No reason, I was just curious.
I see. All right, let's go to sleep. Hopefully we have our foraging goes up a level. I don't understand why we didn't go up a level. Did we go up a level? I don't think we did. Oh, did we? No, we didn't. Yeah, we need to go up a level in foraging so then we can craft some stuff with these forageables. Where did the daffodil go? I put it down.
Okay, more people are putting names of decoms in the chat, and I'm honestly upset about how I know all of them.
Oh.
This is like honestly a scary moment.
Kind of iconic of you. I don't know what I was watching when I was growing up, but
I don't know. I grew up with 2 older sisters, so there was a lot of Disney Channel original movies being watched.
I swear I watched a ton as well. So I'm kind of like the jump rope thing is the only thing that comes to my mind, truly.
Jump In was pretty iconic. I never saw it, but I'm familiar with it. I was not a huge fan of the High School Musical cinematic universe, if you will.
I see. I understand. Okay, we should go up a level. Okay, there we go. So now we can craft those 2 items. We need a daffodil though. I had a daffodil for a second and I do not know where it went. I'm also gonna sell this just in case we need extra money. Yeah, I need a daffodil. And then we need to get the seeds from the trees. Yeah. So we need an acorn, a maple seed, and a pine cone. So much depth to this run. Okay. So let's chop this down.
When do you think the Russo brothers will be brave enough to put Corbin Blue's Jump In character into the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I don't know anything you just said. That sentence exhausted me.
I think that's very fair.
Pine cone. This is going worse than my first run ever. I'll say it.
Remember when I was like, what should the estimate be? And when I said 20 minutes, you were like, no way.
I said 8 minutes. Okay, I need one of these trees, I believe. I'm looking for an acorn. Yes, okay. And then I just need a daffodil. So where can I get me a daffodil? And while I'm here, let's just make this. And then I just need a daffodil. And then I bet whenever I threw out my daffodil, it like landed in the water or something.
Hey, Arlena. Hey. What's your favorite Dan Schneider produced Nickelodeon sitcom?
You're really asking me these.
You must have an answer for this.
Wait, what's yours?
I'm a Drake and Josh man.
Okay, I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if it was on Nickelodeon because I truly forgot. I didn't know if it was was it Disney?
Drake and Josh, Zoe 101, Victorious.
Oh, Victorious is so good.
iCarly. I think those are all the Schneider cuts, if you will.
I love Victorious. That show is fantastic. Can I get a daffodil? Mayhaps? This was what I was expecting to happen when we did the fish tank run, was to run into like this kind of luck. Not finding the forageables we need. We got really lucky with that. Hopefully it's not like on my farm and I'm just missing it. We honestly though, we probably could go to Robin's and not need the, we might as well try. See what'll happen. We have 11 things crafted so far, I believe.
You're killing it, fam.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
So we need 4 more. Normally we would buy 3 from Robin. Let's see if we can do 4 from Robin. I have no idea if we can, but we might as well try. And if not, we'll just daffodil %. Try and find a daffodil. Hope for the best. Yeah, I love Drake and Josh. I loved that show. And I rewatched it in college.
Did you really?
I don't remember why, but I did.
Wait, remind me later. There's a bit I want to tell you about.
So we're gonna buy this. We're gonna buy this. Buy this. Yeah, we can do this.
Somebody's saying there was a daffodil behind the unfinished building.
That is truly tragic.
Does it disappear on reload?
I have no idea, but it's okay because we got the achievement. So now we're gonna go to sleep.
Let's go.
It probably would be best if we just like passed out, but I'm just gonna walk back. We got the achievement. I just can't see anything. I dropped the daffodil, but let me look. Was it behind the greenhouse? We'll never know.
I mean, on God, if Twitch lied to you, I'll never forgive them.
And that's kind of like something beautiful about life is just like sometimes you just never will know. So now we sleep.
Big sleep.
And we go to the Hatmouse.
Let's go.
And that's literally the run. When we talk to the Hatmouse is whenever the run ends. So let's go. I do not have my scythe with me.
I'm so excited to see him.
Oh, you've never met him?
Well, I mean, given what you have seen of my knowledge of this game, I think that is understandable.
Okay, we'll get ready. Please be polite to him.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't planning on being impolite to somebody I'd never met.
I don't know. The way you treated the eel when I reeled her in.
That was so long ago. Can't we let bygones be bygones?
Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I'm not. Okay. Here he is, baby. What if he just like wasn't there? There he is. Okay, and the run ends right here.
Wait, where is he?
And that is Hatmouse.
Where is
He's
he?
right here.
Oh, he's there.
I can like try and zoom in for you if you really like.
I was expecting something much smaller, but he's like he's huge.
He's giant.
My God.
That's Hatmouse.
Let's get some GGs in the chat for Party Arlie.
The run.
That's the run. What a run to end it all on. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody, please get your GGs and your GDQ claps in the chat. And Arlie, why don't we finish out with a nice little interview here? How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Good, because if it sounded bad, I was gonna do it anyway.
That sounds terrible.
That sounds awful. All right, Arlie. Well, first of all, how do you think the runs went? What is your overall opinion?
Genuinely, the fish tank run normally goes way worse than that. Normally at the start of the run, I can't find any of the forageables I need. And the luck we had with the tuna usually happens with like every fish. That was actually like a pretty solid run, especially the start. Like I cannot stress enough the start of that run was really solid. So yeah, it felt pretty good.
So is there like, first of all, what can people expect like from you moving forward? Are there challenges in Stardew Valley you're looking ahead to?
I think I'm gonna be doing a few more multiplayer speedruns. Whenever it comes to Stardew Valley speedruns, I'm just like a little intimidated of doing them solo. Whenever there is the option to do multiplayer. So a few friends and I are gonna do some multiplayer speedruns in the future, more bundles in the community center. I always went for the fish tank one because it's the easiest one, but I'm gonna try to expand and do some more runs with friends.
Nice. And what else can people expect on your stream? What's the lay of the land?
I kind of just do whatever on my stream. It's like a lot of Stardew Valley, but recently with Pokemon and whatnot coming out, it's a lot of Pokemon. Shiny hunting, about to play the new Legends game. Truly cannot wait to play it. I'm so excited. But yeah, like a lot Nintendo, I would say, is normally what I do. And then Stardew.
Amazing. Well, gamers, first of all, I know I plug a lot of people on this channel. I know that my whole thing is like I come on and plug the heck out of the people I have on. But truly, like I promise you will not regret following Arlie. The Twitch link will be in the Twitch chat. Please follow her. It's like genuinely such a welcoming, nice, cozy community, and she puts on a great show. Do not miss it. You will not regret it. So go ahead and follow Arlie. And also, gamers, I have some quick announcements for you before we close up shop on Challenger Approaching. If you are watching on YouTube, go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in looking at our live content, of course. And we're starting most nights around 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're here on Twitch, go check out our YouTube. We actually have 2 YouTube channels. There's youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick, which is all the VODs and also the runs from GDQ mainline marathons. And then there is GDQ Sum of Best Segments on YouTube, which is a new like highlights channel we've got from all of our hotfix shows, which is really fun. And Unapologetically Black and Fast is coming up in this new recurring hotfix marathon. Black runners are front and center in a celebration of Black joy. The first iteration is running February 12th and 13th for 12 hours a day, scheduled to be released on February 1st. And after this will be Legally Cute, a show about cute and cozy speedruns, so don't miss that. And Arlena, again, thank you so much for being on. I had a blast.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and gamers, follow Arlie. I've been Adef, and we'll see you next time. Stick around for more hotfix.